Hi guys, how you doing? Oh, I'm just going to move that round a little bit. It's probably gonna fall over now, is it? Oh, I don't know. Try not to burn the bloody place down. Where are we? Right, okay, there we go. Is it looking any better? Oh yes. Oh yes. Now there you go. I don't like that chair. It's a bit. I feel that's wrong. I'm getting a bit too artistic about this, I think. Hold on a minute. I don't like that chair. It's offending me. It's offending me. And I don't think we've got enough. I don't think. Hello, evening all. Hello, hi from Shropshire. I finally caught alive. Yes, you did. Congratulations, Charlotte. Hello from Gollant and Cornwall. There you go. That's what that chair's back again. That chair is definitely offending me. Hold on. I'll do that. How's that doing? Hi everybody. How are you all? Hold on, I'm going to go over here a minute. I've got to do it. I've got to get this balance right. So I've got to be able to still read the comments and not set myself on fire. Although that would make an interesting live. Hello from Suffolk. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, it's all gone too quick. I can't be this far away, I don't think. Hi everyone. Evening from Maidstone in Kent. Hi Janet. Hello from Germany. Yeah. Hello. I love the fire. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. The evenings are getting a little bit cooler now, so I still don't like that. I don't like that little chair in the corner. I don't like it. It's offending me. Hello from. Oh no, I can't keep up. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm losing control already. Hold on a second. Oh, right. Now the thing is, it's all very well having a fire, and it's nice to sit by the fire, isn't it? But the problem is, I've got to constantly keep it stocked, bit of both, stocking and soaking. Hold on a minute, let's get this right. Right, okay. Right, that's nice. So, right, what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to bring you a little bit closer. Come closer. That's better. I can see now. It's a bit creepy, isn't it? That chair's back. See? That chair. How can you frame that bloody chair? Right, okay, hold on a minute. Hold on, I'm going to go back. Right, okay, let's start again. Right, I'm going to start again. I'm going to try and catch up. Simone, thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you. Right, you just kicked it off straight away with the super chat, Simone. That was amazing. Thank you. Evening all. Hi from Shropshire. Hi, Shell. I finally caught a live. Hello from Gollant and Cornwall. Hi everybody. Simone. Hi Simone. Jackie. Hello from Suffolk. Smash the like button, everybody. Yes, please. What a cozy sight. Give us a donkey story. Okay, I'll give you a donkey story. 1 minute though. I've got to think of one. Hi everyone. Evening all from Maidstone, Ken. Hello Germany. Hello from Reading, California. How long has Eyebrows lived at the Ridge? What is her backstory? Okay, so we've got donkey story, backstory. Hold on, I'm coming up to that, and just going through a little bit of housekeeping here. How's things? General update, yes. How's Mufasa? Okay, so we're going to do Mufasa. Hello, Grandma Deb from California. Hello from Wisconsin. Our Green Bay Packers football team lost in London today against the New York Giants. Sorry to hear that. Greetings from the north coast of Oregon. Hi, Oregon. It's amazing how dark the evenings have got all of a sudden. Winter is coming. Yeah, it really is. We were just talking about that. You are very blurry. Well, thanks. All right. It's just my character. I can't help it. It's just who I am. I'm a bit blurry. A Welsh hello from South Wales. Hello, South Wales. Hi from Wimbledon, UK. As usual, my marshmallows done, all gooey and sticky. Jan, I don't want to hear about your gooey, sticky marshmallows. Hello, you. What the hell have you been up to, Jan? Hello, you two from Bournemouth. How are you tonight? Thank you, Maria. Yeah, I'm gonna just try and catch up with the. I'm going to try and catch up with the chat before Jan runs away with it. Hi from Folkestone, Kent. I hope all is good, you guys. Yeah, right. Okay, Murphy Wonderdog. Hi. Hi from Carmel, California. Hi, Anne. Hello from Maine. Evening, Julian. Love, Sally Ann. Dimchurch, Kent. Oh, Dimchurch. Yes, I know Dimchurch. Hello. Is Rachel coming? Don't know about that yet. Not sure. Guys, don't forget about the like button. Yes, please do smash that like button. There's a love. Right, okay, so backstories, donkey stories. Donkey stories. Who's ringing me now? Hold on a minute. No, someone's ringing me in the middle of a live. Do I take it? Do I take it? Who is that? Who's ringing me? Someone's ringing me from the Netherlands right now in the middle of a live. I can't take it. I'm in the middle of a live. We're talking. Okay. Send me a message. Okay. Donkey stories. What, you want a real donkey story, or do you want a story about what's happened this week and what the guys have been up to in the realms of Donkeyland? I mean, are we talking naked bus driver donkey story? Are we talking, Steve in a pool with the pina coladas donkey story? Or would you like to hear the fact that Steve was so cute today, because I haven't seen him much over these past few weeks because I've been so busy with the other place, and all the volunteers that are here have been taking over the duties that I would normally do with the donkeys. So I haven't had as much opportunity to be with them, and I've really missed them. So I've missed them a lot, actually. But today, one of our volunteers was here. Charlie was here, and he's left now, unfortunately. And he was helping me with cleaning the horse field with the tractors. And we were down there, and I was just observing, watching Charlie go to work. And as I was standing there, I just got this almighty shove from my back. Turned around, it was Steve. And he just came out of nowhere and came over and gave me a shove. And it was as if to say, "Wait, where have you been?" And we just had this most fantastic little cuddle, a little bit of time in the field. And I've really missed the time with Steve. And I felt like he was sort of, checking in, really. So that was nice. So that was a little donkey story for you. Mufasa, a little update on Mufasa. He's on his eye drops, and it's 4 times a day. But he seems to be okay. He's all right in himself. His eye seems to be a little better. It doesn't seem to be so weepy, or it doesn't look as problematic. I think it's responding well to the drops that he's having. As far as we're concerned, we're doing very well. Rachel and I are well. We're just working very hard to get the sanctuary, the new place, going. Hold on a minute. I've got another. I must learn how to turn off these mute notifications because they just slow me down. Look, go away. Go on. Hold on. Where was I? We're doing well. We're just working really, really hard. So this week we've had the machines up at the new place, just opening up the tracks, just cleaning the tracks and making sure that we've got access around the land. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I can't remember, it's all a blur. Yesterday I was up there with a GPS guy with a GPS machine, marking out all the territory so we know exactly where the points and where the limits of our land are legally. Because obviously what we're gearing up for is putting in the fence. The fence is the big one. It's the one that's going to cost all the money. It's the one that we've got to make sure is absolutely right. So yesterday I was up there. Rachel was here holding the fort here. I was up the mountain. There's lots of things that you can't see, but it's all coming together. It's converging, and I think what will happen is hopefully within the next couple of weeks it'll all suddenly slot in together and it will be there. It just feels at the moment like there's just so much to do. So excuse me, because I had to have one of my teeth out, and it's giving me a lot of jip. So that's been a little bit of an aggravation to the project. It's just been dealing with that toothache. So that's all going really well. Really excited about that. I had a little bit of a not a scary moment, but we were up, as I was up there with the GPS guys, came across a bunch of hunters that were on our land. and they were quite obnoxious, as you would imagine. They're all done up in their military gear. They do like to dress up, don't they, these hunters? And with their guns and stuff, just out shooting innocent animals, which is not my cup of tea. But yeah, so this guy was getting particularly obnoxious with me, telling me how I shouldn't be walking through this particular forest because it's a hunter's forest and there's hunters here and you could get shot. And I took great delight in explaining to him, whilst I had the GPS guy here and we were marking out our territory on the legal boundaries, that he was currently standing in the middle of my land, and I don't give permission to hunt. And his face was a picture. Um, so yeah, had a impromptu meeting with the president of the hunting association, and have explained to him that we don't allow hunting on our land, and that he'll have to change the limits of his hunting area. To which he said, of course, no problem, we'll do that for you. So that was quite good news, in that at least it put the hunters away from the limit of our land. Unfortunately, it doesn't keep them from hunting in that area, but yeah, at least it does that. So yeah, that was all interesting, I suppose. I did a lot of walking, absolutely exhausted. I've never walked up so well, up one mountain so many times, up and down the mountain, up and down, up and down. Honestly, incredible. But anyway, keeps us fit. Yeah, so that's all good. Other questions there were eyebrows, backstory for eyebrows. So eyebrows, she came to us, oh man, she must have come to us about 9 years ago, 9 or 10 years ago, I think. But the funny thing was that she came to us by Barney. So all of a sudden, I came out one morning and Eyebrows was laying by the swimming pool. And I was like, well, who is this dog? And it was she was just, as far as I was concerned, she was someone else's dog. She was causing havoc while she was here because all of our dogs were going mad. So I sort of shooed her away. It was like, go on, clear off, go back home. So that was that. Anyway, she kept coming back, and to describe her, I was like, oh, Eyebrows is back, because she just had these really distinguished eyebrows, and that's how she got her name of Eyebrows, because it was just the most descriptive way of saying that this particular, describing this dog, the dog with the eyebrows. So she became Eyebrows. But yeah, she was Barney's girlfriend. So Barney brought her back, and Barney kept bringing her back, and in the end she stayed. So that was Eyebrow's story. But today we went for a walk up to the mountains to a place called Almaloya. So Almaloya is this Bronze Age settlement not far from here, and it's the point of one of the earliest. It's got the evidence of one of the earliest Parliament buildings in Europe, if not the world. And it was a female dominant society, and it was female led, and yeah, they found all sorts of things up there. It's an amazing archaeological site. So anyway, we went up there today, took the dogs for a walk, and had a little walk around the archaeological site. So as we were up there looking around, obviously Eyebrows is off the lead. She's running around. There's not a soul around. Nobody. It was peaceful. It was quiet. It was lovely. So the dogs were having a little run around. Unfortunately, this runner suddenly turned up. This female runner came running across, ran past us, and Eyebrows just took an instant dislike to her, and nipped her on the back of her leg. So Eyebrows was straight away, obviously, she was in trouble. So we've had to re-evaluate where Eyebrows go, what we can do with her, because she's a little bit prone to giving people a nip. So luckily the girl was very understanding, and she was lovely. So yeah, it was all good. But and she didn't break the skin. It was just like a little nip. So she could be a bit nippy. So that was that. Anyway, where are we? Let's get involved here, shall we? Let's have a look. You have to excuse me if I'm sound a bit subdued. Is this? I don't know if ever you've had. Well, I'm sure you've had teeth out and stuff like that, but it's like really, it's quite difficult to contend with. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. Hi from Folkestone, Kent. Hope all is good with you guys. Donkey story. Didn't mean to send that. Was trying to be helpful. Jess, now picture is better. Oh, good. Right, I'm probably way behind here because I've been taking some time on the stories. Do the donkeys get cold in the winter? They can do, yeah. They aren't waterproof, whereas horses are waterproof. Donkeys aren't. So you have to be a little bit careful to make sure that they remain dry. So if they do get wet, yeah, we have to go and give them, dry them off with a towel or something. Just try and keep them a little bit warmer. Hi again from Missouri, Ozark Mountains. Ozark, wow. I saw the show Ozark. Hold on a minute, I've just thrown a boiling hot log on myself. 1 second. Oh, no, that's no good. Hold on a minute. Oh. That's not the, oh, for crying out loud. Not doing too well here, to be honest. I just fell out of the fire. I think that's all right. Right, hold on a minute. Yeah, I saw that show on Netflix, Ozark, was it? Amazing scenery. Hi from Normandy. Hi, Normandy. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. What was that a donkey story from Michael Caine or the German guy again? Is that what you want? A Michael Caine German. What about a German Michael Caine donkey story? Let's have a look at it. I wish I had his number. I'd phone in live and chat. No, Jan, you're not having my number. Okay, no, just no. I've blocked you anyway. You can't. It's not allowed. Let's have a look here. How is Mufasa's eye? Yeah, I had a little chat about that. How is Mufasa's eye? Lots of this week's donkey stories. Is that what we need? Do we need a weekly donkey story? Yeah, that would be cool, actually. I'll have to think about that one. My brain's a little bit full at the moment, believe it or not. Happy fall to you. Can you imagine if I broke him in chat? What a phone call could do. Oh, shut up, Jan. Look, you preyed on me because I was at a point of exhaustion. My brain wasn't working properly. And you just prayed. You sniffed weakness. That's what you did. And you went for the kill. All right. You're not big and you're not clever. All right. Anyone could have done that. All right. But it just took someone that was particularly cold-hearted to go in for the kill and knock me down at that point. Mike, to the tune of "You're happy and you know it." If it's hanging and you see it, lube your hands. If it's hanging and you see it, lube your hands. If it's hanging and you see it, grab it quick. Mike, I feel like emotionally damaged having read that comment. If it lube your hands. Okay, yeah, I think you and Klaus would get on very well. Lube. Did Ben sleep in the house? Lol. Yeah. Did you see those that video or the pictures of Ben? It's so funny. It just comes up. He's been really mobile this past few days. He's just been going everywhere. It's been so funny. It's been lovely to see. Actually, he's been quite happy. Yesterday he was just hanging on the driveway. He was just sitting on the driveway with Marley and Barney. The three of them just sitting there. It's just like three amigos. Okay. It's time to clean it. If it's hanging and you see it, leave your hands. If it's peely and it's crusty, pick it off. Mike, stop it now. Barbara, I've been away. Where is the new place? The new place is about 24 minutes from here, and it's up in the mountains, and it's a completely different vibe to this one. It's a lot more land. It's a bit cooler. Which is obviously better for the animals in the summer, but obviously a bit more challenging in the winter. Very, very beautiful. Really, in the heart of National Park, it really is lovely. So we're very fortunate to have it. But we just have to do a lot of work to it to get it ready. And also a lot of paperwork as well. How is Goatee? Yeah, Goatee's okay. I don't know, he's kind of hanging on, I feel, Goatee. He's like, he like yesterday, last night, he came up and he sleeps in the house. He came and had a little sleep up by the house yesterday evening, and we had to put him to bed, and he just didn't want to get out of bed, so we had to carry him off his bed and put him into the house for the night. So it's all things like that, really. He's just not as mobile as he used to be, and yeah, he's slowing down. He's slowing down a lot. Where are we? This is troubling hunters. Good lord, yeah. It's not troubling, and it's just the way it works out here. You've got hunting areas. They're private hunting areas, and what they do is the associations. You join an association, and what they do is they agree or rent certain parts of land, and they pay so much money to the landowners to use it, and then they put these plaques all over the land that's theirs, or the limits of their hunting land, and then they've got the special permits and the legals and everything to go in and hunt in there. So they're not just willy-nilly. It's like private hunting clubs. So in a way, it's better because at least you can speak to the president of a particular hunting club. And if you speak to them or you agree something, that then gets farmed out to all of the hunters that operate in that area. So speaking to the president, pushing that limit back away from our land and explaining to him what we're all about, and he was quite amenable. It means that he can then communicate that out to all the hunters, and they'll know that the limits around our particular plot of land has been pushed back. So hopefully they'll get the message. The secret is, I think, don't go in hard, go in friendly, and just try and make, as much as it pains you, but you've got to try and do it diplomatically, rather than just lose your shit with them and upset them or call them all the names of the sun or put a gun up their bum. Do you know what I mean? Which is what you want to do. Do you know trespassing signs up? Do you have no trespassing signs up? No, what we're doing is we're putting a fence up, and that's the best sign we can do, really. That's a 2-meter high fence all the way around the perimeter of the land. And that really makes it clear. And then on that fence, we can then put the signs which basically say, enter at your own risk and all of that business. And yeah, if you want to spend a weekend with Klaus, yeah, come in. Klaus will enjoy you for the weekend, and then you will never come in again. I think not. Or if you do, perhaps you enjoy it. I don't know, maybe. I think this is the way that Klaus will deal with it. It'll be coming to my little special place. We'll deal with them. Can you imagine? I'd love to. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? That would be funny. Anyway, I'm going into a dark place there. Anyway, whilst I'm not happy that you had to meet the hunters, I'm so glad you did, to move them on and make it that bit harder for them. Yeah, one of those meant to be moments. Yeah, I think it was actually, Jess. It did feel that way, and yeah, just and happening to be there at the same time when we had the GPS system and we had all the legal documents and we were able to prove to him there and then in front of him, this is our land. You can't argue with it. Here it is. That was good. Shame you couldn't stop him doing the hunting and get him to volunteer and appreciate live animals. Yeah, I know. They're just not that way inclined, are they? They don't think like that. Hello. What are you doing? Hello. Are you sitting down? Are you joining me for a minute?
Well, you sat like oblong on them.
Oh, I knew it'd be my fault. Come then. I've got to try and catch up on my teeth are killing me. Seriously, Steve has a hold of my keyboard this early in. Bad luck about your tooth. I hope it wasn't too bad at the dentist. It was horrific. And I'm not looking for sympathy, right? I'm really not. But it was bad. It was really bad. It was so bad. I've been living off painkillers, like constant painkillers and like double dosing painkillers and stuff just to try and get it to calm down. It was horrible. And it's all because Rachel made me go to the dentist. You shouldn't have made me go. I was fine up to that point.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be for very long, would you?
Well, I was better than I am now.
What are you drinking?
Water.
That's not water.
It's like water.
It smells like very sugary juice.
It's just water with a little bit of juice in it. It might be a little bit sugary. How has Berry been doing with the others? Is he still... Do you mean Barry? Barry Berry. Barry Berry has been doing really well. Is he still hanging out with the others, with the goats? Yeah, he's still he lives with the goats at night time, but during the day, yeah, he's fine. He was with Steve today, a pair of them. I had Barry in one hand, Steve in the other. I was giving them both cuddles at the same time, and they were good as gold. It was lovely. Good to see you, Julian. Hello from Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona. The best thing for toothache is a drop of brandy held over it in your mouth for a few. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I don't think I've got any brandy. I'll try it though. Take ibuprofen, good for toothache. Yeah, I've been smashing ibuprofen and other things as well.
Can I just ask?
Yeah.
How far behind are you?
I'm not far behind. Look at the time. One tooth can rock your whole body. Same with the eye. I had an ulcerated cornea last year, so Mufasa must have been feeling it. The drops will cure him. Yeah, I think they will. He's looking better, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. We had a little rescue dog who was very fear aggressive. He was fine with us and even fine with other dogs, but had to stay away from other humans. Yeah, or maybe I'm quite a way behind then because we were talking about eyebrows biting that lady.
20:33 here and up it says 26:30.
No, that's how many. That's how long we've been going. That's not the time.
Okay.
That's the time it was.
That's the actual time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Hold on. Let's have a speed up. I'm a big, very big, and clever, and quite amazing, really. Jan, I am big, very big, and clever. Are you? Is that your mantra? Do you say that in the morning to yourself every morning? I'm big and I am clever. I've missed your little donkey chats, but I hope all your transition details are falling into place, decent and in order. I know you'll just run to ground with the logistics. Yeah, it's the donkey chats. I'd like to be able to do a few more, but it's just literally been taking up all my time and my brain power as well, which is the thing. And Rachel's obviously been under it with doing everything here while I've been doing, so she's sort of like lost me out of the equation, so it's put more pressure on her as well. Smash the like button, everybody. Yes, please.
Smoky.
Yeah, you're smoky. How is Alicia doing? Do the other goats like her now?
Yeah, they get on okay, don't they?
She's so funny. She's a hilarious goat.
Expressive.
She's got really expressive eyebrows. She moves her eyes a lot without moving her head, which I always find that so funny. And she looks you up and down. Like if you go up to her, she looks at you, looks at your feet, looks up, looks at your head, and then like her eyebrows go, and it's like she's saying, "What the hell are you? Like, have you seen yourself?" It's so judgy. And she ends up making you sort of like, she's just completely looks you up and down. She's really hilarious goat. I've got to try and get that on video. How is the new little horse doing? Oh yeah, I've got a name for him. Obviously I called him Dick, and because he's little, obviously he's known as Little Dick. But Rachel didn't like that name for him, and it seems nobody really likes that name for him, but I do. But anyway, so we've got this, there's this shop, not shop, it's kind of a shop. Oh no, I'm going off on one. So there was, so our animal feed suppliers, they're based in our local town. And a few years ago, I went in there wearing my cowboy hat. And when I went in, they started taking the mickey out of me for wearing a cowboy hat. And they called me, for a start, they started calling me Cowboy. So whenever I walked in there, they would just go, "Hey, Cowboy." And but then they started calling me Chuck Norris. What was his character? Texas Ranger, wasn't it? Texas Ranger?
I don't know.
Texas Ranger Chuck Norris. So that's who they call me. They were calling me Chuck Norris. So that started to stick. And then some friends of mine were sending me some bits and pieces out to me. This was a few years ago, and I just said to them, just to address it to Chuck Norris because it will get to me. So some people were sending me stuff addressed to Chuck Norris. Then they ran with it as well and started telling their friends that the Hollywood movie star Chuck Norris had moved to this area of Spain, and that he was a friend of theirs, and that they receive his post for him. So all of their friends were like, no, Chuck Norris doesn't live in Spain. They're going, yeah, he lives in Spain and he's got an animal sanctuary in Spain. It's Chuck Norris. And to prove it, they showed the post that they've got. Well, that then went round like wildfire. So everybody around here thought Chuck Norris had moved to Mula in Spain, this tiny little town in rural Murcia. Why would Chuck Norris move here? I don't know, but they believed he had. And so now whenever I go in there, it's hi Chuck Norris. And then at the weekend, I was paying the bill and just setting up everything. We were in there on Saturday, and he said, "Do you have a horse called Chuck Norris?" And I was like, "No, but that is such a good idea. Little horse, Little Dick. I think if we don't like his name as Little Dick, I think we should call him Chuck Norris." So I kind of like that. It kind of suits him, and it's not so nasty. It's not so abusive. Well, to some it might be, but so we're calling him Chuck Norris at the moment. What do you think? I think it's a good name, Chuck or Norris, depending how you're feeling. That's really smoky. Right, okay. What is your plan for structures in the new place? I know you spoke of a hospital. Is that still in the plans? Well, Mr. 100 Awesome, I hope you are 100 and awesome. As far as structures are concerned, we have to be a little bit careful because it's a protected area. So we've started building the little animal houses, and we've built them in a very sympathetic way to the environment. So all stone clad, and they look absolutely beautiful. If you follow us on Patreon, there's a little plug. If you follow us on Patreon, which is patreon.com/Jacob's Ridge, you can sign up with us. You can agree an amount that you would like to support the sanctuary with, and you will see updates on there. And I think the most recent update shows one of the structures that we've just built. And I'm really pleased with it. They're looking really beautiful. So, yeah, we're just going... we're building once, building properly, and that's it. Just do it once. I don't want to be building things that keep falling down, that aren't effective, and all the rest of it. So we're taking our time, doing it properly, and they look really, really pretty. I'm really, really happy with them. Oh, willy-nilly shout out! Willy-nilly shout out! Ooh, willy-nilly shout out! I'm so behind, aren't I? Was the ancient site on your land? No, unfortunately, it wasn't. That would have been interesting though. Threaten them with Klaus. Oh my God, I'm so far behind, aren't I? Watch out.
Yeah, hi Rachel.
Yeah, Jan's going to catch up on. Then she's going to start. She'll start. Don't give Jan an inch. She'll take a mile. Losing fee. Senora Bob.
Senora Bob, thank you.
What's your losing fee? Do you mean your late fee? There hasn't been many late fees paid.
Yeah, but then there's all the symbols. So is that a curse word or?
Losing your fee. Okay. Yes. Has anybody else lost their today or in the past week? If you've lost your today or this past week, you got to pay a lost your shit fee. I like it, Senora. That's a good one. You said I wasn't big or clever. Keep with it, Julian. Oh, did I? Okay. Don't start, Jan. Don't start. Right. I can ignore you. Block it. Block her. Just block her. How do I block her? What is this losing fee? No, it wasn't. Do you get it now? It's losing because I said losing
you
your
don't have
thing.
to re-explain
Okay.
it.
All right. Okay. Sound is breaking up. Is it?
Oh.
Sound is cutting out a bit. Not sure if it's a signal.
Oh.
What's for dinner tonight? Debbie, thank you very much for your super chat.
Oh,
That's very kind of you.
Debbie.
Thank you.
There's no point reading out the questions if you're not going to answer them.
Where?
What's for dinner? You just read. What's for dinner tonight?
Oh, okay. What is for dinner tonight? What's for dinner tonight?
Have a guess.
Spaghetti bolognese. Pizza and chips.
Close.
Pizza and bananas. Bananas and pizza. Bananas and chips. Chips and beans.
No.
Mashed potato. Chips and ice cream.
Silly,
ice cream. Chips and something. Chips and hot dog and chips.
Burger and chips.
Nice.
Anne, thank you very much.
I was early, so no late fee, but okay. So you got your Anne's got her lose. Did you lose your shirt today, Anne, or this week? That's what you've paid your losing your shit fee. You've got to pay your early fee. You can't be early. You have to pay an early fee if you're coming in early. Come on. That's standard. Can you see Daisy, please, Rachel, before you cook tea? Daisy.
Daisy.
Come on, baby.
Daisy.
Come on. Daisy. Come on.
She's looking and she's wagging her tail.
She's looking for food. She's coming, I think, out of the darkness.
No.
Okay, so do we call you Chuck from now on? Well, you can if you want. It's kind of funny. Well, that's one way to make money for the sanctuary. Get Chuck Norris on the chat. Yeah, it might work, mightn't it? Chuck Norris, he's so cool. Did you get your ropes for roping? No, I didn't get my ropes for roping, but I'm going to learn it. Do you mean the lasso? Definitely going to learn to do that.
Daisy. Daisy, you come in. Come on. Daisy.
Hold on a minute. Have we lost? Oh no, a late fee again. Barbara,
Daisy.
yes. Chuck is cool. Yes. Chuck Norris. People like Chuck Norris, see? Oh boy, the sound is awful.
Why?
Oh, is it really bad? Is it still bad, the sound? Is the sound bad? Right. Ariane Smith.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ariane.
Daisy is here now.
Oh, Daisy's here now. Hold on, I'm going to turn the camera around.
Daisy.
Here we go.
Daisy.
God knows what you'll see when I turn this around.
You want belly rubs or are you just sniffing around for food? I want butt rubs today.
Glad you said that, Anne. I thought it was my speakers. Oh no, is it really? Why has it got bad sound then? Sound is breaking up again. Sound like a Dalek. Oh.
Are we out of that patch now? Can you find out?
I wonder if it was the smoke. No, the smoke wouldn't do that, would it? To the signal, I wouldn't have thought. No. Sound is cutting in and out.
Is it? Have you got Wi-Fi turned off?
Oh, hold on a minute. Is that my problem here? Should I be on mobile?
Or you could be on Wi-Fi, I think.
Hold on, crying out loud. How's that any better, guys? I've just turned Wi-Fi off. That might help. You know how Julian likes his impressions? This is his Dalek one. Shut up, Jan. The last thing they need is to replace phones and internet devices. Please fix the audio. Oh no, you're garbled. Oh no. What materials have you used for the construction of the buildings and structures? Murray, what materials have we used? Stone. And special mortar, primarily, which has been reinforced as well. Jess, my mum shares a name with a celebrity. When she was younger, my grand swim. So out comes an 8-year-old in a bikini, not what they were expecting. I've driven through Spain as well, so all along the east coast.
Valencia.
Yeah, Valencia, then been to the islands as well. Yeah, all over. Yeah, I've been to quite a few. Yeah, I said Barcelona. Yeah. Almeria, around that way. Cartagena. Yeah, there's all sorts of. Yeah, there's some very nice places in Spain. It's well worth exploring. Best pizza topping, well, obviously pineapple. It's awful actually having a life, so I can't get here on time. Barbara, what are you doing with a life? Stop it. All right. What are you doing with a life? You should be here on time. This is life. Okay, you should be here on time, but it's fine. We'll let it slide if you pay your late fee.
Jess, thank you for your
my
support.
on-time fee, well, obviously there's an on-time fee, or just paying my tab off for previous offences. Okay, thank you very much.
Anne, thank you.
Anne's paying her early fee. Thank you very much, Anne. Sound is not bad on my end. Well, yeah, this is nice. My end also sounds very nice. Depends where I slap it. Sorry, Peg. What did you say? What did you say?
There's someone behind you.
Oh. Hold on, where is it? There it is. Oh my God, look at its face.
Do a special whistle. Yeah, please, baby boy.
Oh, it's really bad. I don't know what's going on with this connection situation. What are you supposed to do? Honestly, if you've got good internet connection, I hope you don't take it for granted because it's a nightmare here. Sound seems to better now. The sound's great now, and we aren't deaf. Well, who knows? Sound is good now. Okay, I wonder if it will go back to being bad now we're back on Wi-Fi, probably.
But have you got data turned off?
Sound came back strong. No, data's on still with the Wi-Fi.
I think the problem is when it jumps between them. So I think you're probably better
to go one or the other.
Yeah.
So turn off data.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm going to try this. Hold a minute, guys. Let's try that then. Okay. Let me know if that doesn't work. Sound is fine. Daisy Ninja stealth mode. Once it gets dark, she needs one of those light up ones. Yeah, we all need a light up one. I'll start again. Klaus's favourite pizza topping. Oh, Nick, sorry. Right, okay. Klaus's favourite pizza topping.
I think he likes a bit of vegan sausage.
Oh, yeah, loves the vegan sausage. Yeah, but I'd like it deep and crispy. Yeah. Let's have a look. Deep pan. I think anything with the word deep in it is good. Yeah. Worse since you turned the Wi-Fi off. Okay. Lost sound almost completely. Oh dear. Collars light up. Collars. Right. Okay. We lost you for a minute. Can belly rubs debut, please? Yes. Yes, we're doing belly rubs. Is Klaus going to be the tooth fairy for your tooth? He might be. Don't know what. The trouble is that worries me is what he's going to leave instead. Who knows what you're going to get. Oops, I'm late. Intrepid Freddy Cat, you're late. Sorry.
Fee.
Late fee. Come on, get your late fee out. What are you doing? You donut. You double donut. There's Django. Hello, mate. Django. The sound had improved before you switched the Wi-Fi. Now it's not so good again.
So it's good on data.
It's good on data.
But we then lost connection on data.
Yeah.
Probably because we're too close to the house. So
Too close to the house.
creating a block.
Okay.
Data.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Well, let's try over here then. Does this help? Let's have a look. Houston, we have a problem with connection. Really good connection now. Okay, well, because we're so far behind, we don't know what we're doing. And thank you very much for your super chat. Another super chat. Daisy, Goatee,
yeah.
Django, and all. You had me at hello, Murphy the Wonder Dog. Oh, thanks,
Murphy.
Murphy, yeah. Problem with picture. Can Rachel cuddle Daisy, please? Yeah, we've done that. If you kept up with chat, you'd know which works the best. All right, Jen, I'm trying. All right, what are you doing? Stop it. How are you two? How are you? Video quality lowered when you switch the data off. Rachel, it is okay. I'm trying to catch up with. Right, we're going to catch up with chat, and then we'll know where we are. What's working? Sound is good. Stop finagling it. Finagling. I don't know that one.
Deb, 100.
I
think you're caught up.
Yeah, I think I'm there now.
Hi, Bill and Jill. Perfect.
Hi.
Don't do
No.
anything.
Hi, Bill. Love Jill. It's from
Hi,
Jill.
all. The joke is rich. Hi, Bill. Jill.
Yeah, to Bill. Is it Bill? Is it Bill or Jill? Or did you spell Jill wrong and then you've double checked it? So are you Bill? Are you Bill Jill? Or is it Jill Bill?
But who's
Come
Bill?
on, Jill. Come on. You've confused us now and it's not good. All right? This is not good. Hey, Julian and Rachel. Hi, Elle. How you doing? Perfect now. Don't do anything. All right, Jan. Okay. I'm not doing it. I'm not touching anything. All right? Goodness me. How about a dialogue between Klaus and Michael Caine?
Oh, jeez.
Now then, Klaus, I told you, you weren't supposed to put it all the way in. Yeah, but it fits so nicely. I'm not even going to go any further with that. I'm going to leave that up to you. All right? That's all in your own imagination. It's your problem, not mine. All right? You're the ones with the problem there. You don't know what he was talking about. Rachel, sit with Daisy, please.
I've done it, Henry.
He's done it. Where are you going?
I checked on dinner.
Checking on dinner. Okay. So, right. Oh, I'm hungry. I don't know about you guys. You guys hungry? Old lady talk. Old lady. Oh, finagling. Is that old lady talk? Stop finagling. Hold on a minute. Oh, let's try and catch up here. So, I don't know whether we've got a problem with the chat now. Oh, man. Do you think I could eat something? Is that going to be allowed? Right, I'm going to set that up like that. The chat's gone really quiet again. Do you remember it did that the other week? I didn't know what the hell was going on. Well, it's done it again, I think. Okay. The chat's gone really quiet now. So either you're not talking to me anymore or we're not getting the chats coming through. And I like to think that I'm not getting the chats. Or maybe you've just gone quiet on me to try and break me again. And I reckon it's all to do with Jan. Possibly. Anyway. I'm not so sure. Let's see if these work. No. Interestingly enough, the chat stopped working when Michael Caine had a chat with Klaus. Which makes me think that you might be in a state of shock. Or that your minds are so bad that you've lost it. Because God knows where you went with that one. I don't even want to think about it. So, anyway, this week we've had some great volunteers. It's been a lovely week. Got loads of work done. Next week, we've got loads of admin to sort out, loads of paperwork to sort out. So that's going to be interesting as well. Rach, yeah. There's no chat coming through. Have you got your phone with you?
I don't know, yeah.
Could you go onto your phone and just check to see what's happening? Because I'm not getting any chat at all. And it did this before. Well, just checking out. We've had a lot of technical issues this evening for some reason. I even put a light up so that we could actually see what was going on. That's actually a problem. Yeah, no, you can't have that. Sorry.
No, it's... Yeah, I've got chat on here.
You've got chat on there? Okay,
yeah.
Right. So it's just on here, we're not getting the chat.
Why though?
I don't know.
Did you get Michael James's super chat?
No. The last one I've got was...
Rachel got Belly Daisy Rub Belly Dub.
And talked about freezing. Well, I'll tell you the timestamp. It was at 2100 hours. Oh, okay.
Rachel, with Daisy Views.
Come and sit down a minute.
Yeah, but I need to get on.
Well, sit down. You don't want to just look at your legs.
Oh, okay. Michael James, thank you very much for your super chat. You're not even in the shot anymore.
Thank you, Michael. Well, no, I think it's probably that was going to encourage. If you don't want me in the shot, then you've got to send some... That's a good idea. Okay. If you want me out of shot, it's going to cost you $5. Okay, and that gets me out of shot, right? For 5 seconds. That's better, isn't it? That's a nicer shot. So you can either have this, or you put some money in the pot, and you get this.
Jane says you haven't mentioned Pedro for a while.
Don't talk about Pedro.
They have no problem if you eat something.
I don't like to eat on a live, but I was hungry. Sorry about that. I can't see any of those.
When can we see the new vet, or will Pedro still be around? Which new vet?
I'm just being stupid. Which new vet?
Which new vet?
I've got a new vet.
I have a new vet.
Hold on a minute. I'll turn this a bit so I can be back in the shot. Because, I mean, you got to have the pretty one in shot.
Any
really.
naked volunteers this week?
No. It's getting cold. That's why. So we're losing that. yeah, the occurrence of naked people running around, much to your displeasure, I'm sure. What now? What are you laughing at?
Too much info, Henry.
What was it? Show me. Where am I looking? Okay.
You've missed it. If you just have to rewind or watch it on replay. She's gone now.
She's gone now, but thanks for the information. Very interesting. It's nice to know that you're regular.
If you build your 3-sided animal sheds on skids, it is not considered a permanent structure. Plus, if you need to move it, you can.
Yeah, that's pretty much for the larger shelters. That's what we'll do. But we're actually permitted to. We've got there's a set number of square meters that we can build within that space under agricultural land. They can't not give you permission to build it if you like. It's enshrined that you're allowed X number of square meters per overall square meterage that the land is. So we know that we can build, a barn of this size. We can build shelters of that size. Blah 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 blah. But you just still got to do all the paperwork and jump through all the hoops to be able to do it. And most importantly, you've got to be able to pay the taxes to be able to do it, because that's really what it's all about. It's just a collection of taxes.
We look very dark.
Do you think so? I can illuminate us a little better. Stay there, I'll do that.
And also, we were just like off to the side of the camera. I just don't know what's going on here.
Well, it would be better if this was my full-time job. It would be amazing. We would have different camera angles.
Oh,
all right.
That's it's interesting.
Is that better or worse?
There's more illumination.
But you don't like it.
It's very contrasted illumination.
Contrast illumination. Hold on, the light's broken. I think.
Broken?
Well, not broken. I can do it like that. How's that?
A bit round, a bit more. You're just lighting up the trees now.
Yeah, but is that? You don't want to go too mad. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, are we happy with that? How does it look on your phone?
I mean, it's not as dark.
Okay, it should be better now because the good-looking one's back in shot.
When will the volunteer program end this year?
Now then, I like volunteers. They end in November. First week of November.
First week of November is the last week, yeah.
But we've been working out how to change things up a little bit for next year. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to make use of the cabin that is currently there. So we're going to potentially be able to open that up to short-term volunteers that come up so that they can enjoy the environment even during the winter months. So it would be like you would be staying in a mountain cabin, which could be quite interesting just for the first couple of months while during the transition period. So that could be quite interesting, I think.
When I mentioned yurts some months ago, I meant the ones that are semi-permanent. Would that be allowed at the new place?
I think so. But it's all about licenses and paying the fees. It's all about getting once you've got the permissions to do it, you can do it. But you've just got to pay those taxes. That's what gives them, that's what they're after all the time. Pay your taxes and you can pretty much do what you want, I think.
Can see Sophie and Daisy, please?
I think Sophie's preparing so she can have something to eat. She's been working really hard this week, and she's just getting ready for dinner, I think.
Will the new land flood?
No. It's a mountain, so it won't flood. We had some heavy rain up there day before yesterday, whilst I was there, and I was right at the top of the land, and I walked all the way through it after the real heavy rain, and it was fine. Yet got back here, and it was just slippery, thick mud, and very difficult to work in. So, yeah, it's much better in the when it rains. Much better.
Bloody hell.
Sorry. What's that? There's an old log on there. That should be a bit better. A little less smoky.
How do you want to do this? Because I need to go. I've got food in the oven.
You got food in the oven. We've got to get ourselves straight. We've got to get ourselves sorted out.
Are you able to read from that, or is that too much?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not showing up on there.
No, I don't know why it's not showing up on there, but eating my cornflakes with hot chocolate milk again. Jane, that sounds great. Let's have a look here. The yurts you mentioned are incredibly cool. Yeah, the yurts are really cool. They're really nice. I think they're lovely on the inside. I just don't think they look particularly pretty from the outside.
I will see you in a bit because I'm going to make dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
See you later.
I will see you soon.
Goodbye. Are you coming back to say goodbye, or are you going to say goodbye now to everybody?
I'll probably come back because I'm going to have a shower.
Okay.
And, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay, see you in a minute.
See you in a minute. Okay. Yeah, the yurts I think would be nice for the volunteers for sure. So yeah, we've got to think about that. But yeah, I don't know. We're a little bit all over the place as far as the volunteers are concerned, and that volunteering program is concerned, because there's different things to consider. And at the moment, my head is just totally on the transition. It's and moving us to the new place rather than thinking too far ahead. I just think we need to just make sure that whatever we do it right, and we don't cause any give ourselves any issues. So we've got to make sure all the paperwork's right and all the rest of it. So my head's just there at the moment. I'm not really thinking that far ahead. Let's just get this bit right, and then we can move on. How is are you still in need of the metal fence posts from Amazon? What is needed most? Yes. Hev, thanks very much for that. So the biggest pressure at the moment on the sanctuary will be the main perimeter fence. So all in all, it is €14,500 to build the fence, and with the tax, with the VAT, you're looking at something just over 17,000. So that's our biggest pressure, if you like. Once the perimeter fence is built, then we're just waiting to get started on that, waiting for the permission to come through so we can start on the perimeter fence. Once that's built, then the next pressure comes on the installations inside. So we've started on the houses, but the biggest expense we've got are the fences. So yes, we still need the metal fence posts. We still need the metal fence panels, because that's how we're going to be doing it. We found a slightly different product than the one we used for the super run here, where they're a little bit shorter, because we realised they don't need to be that tall. So we've sourced this other fence panel, and it's reinforced, which means we can get away with using less posts, so that reduces the cost. So they're a little bit more money per panel, but then we're not buying as many posts, and it actually works out that it's just a little bit more cost effective and hopefully more efficient. I think the product will be a better product in the long run. So yeah, that's the next thing is building all those. So yeah, it's everything you can imagine. It's the watering system, it's the fencing, it's little feeding shed. So each enclosure will have its own little feeding shed area where we will keep the food for that particular that particular species that's within that run. So yeah, there's a lot to do. It's getting smoky. Wow, getting smoked out here. Are the roads in? Yes, the roads are in, but we call them tracks, not roads. We don't want to call them roads. They're tracks. It gives you something to think about whilst planning this winter. Yeah, it does. That's At the moment, I say it's just that thought. I don't need any more to think about. I've got so much to think about at the moment that I can't give that any space. But yeah, we will be looking at that. If you live in any period of time in the past, which era would you choose? Oh man, we were talking about this the other day. Actually, I'd go back to '70s. I think. Um, yeah, I think so. I think I'd go to the '70s or the '60s or '70s. I think because I'd want the comforts. Either that or I'd go the whole hog and go all the way back. Caveman. I think maybe try that one. I think that could be fun. Um, how's the donkey transport training going? Do you know? I think it's going very well. We've sort of become this sort of unspoken. Have this unspoken thing where I'm doing my bit up at the new sanctuary and Rachel's working on hers. She rang me the other day asking me about something to do with the trailer, the horse box trailer. So yeah, she's working on that and getting the horses and donkeys geared up for that one. If you guys start getting water rolling up the mountain, then you know the universe has an issue. Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll be fine with that one. How is Little Prince doing? Does he live together with Prospero like brothers? Do they live in their own area at the sanctuary? Alex, thanks very much for that comment. Yeah, Prince is doing really well. He gets fed special food twice a day. He's putting on a nice bit of weight, so that's all good. His coat is lovely and shiny. That's all doing well. He lives with Prospero, yep, like brothers. But he comes out of his run and he's fed in a separate area so that it makes sure that he gets all of the food that he needs. But yeah, he's doing really well. Thank you very much for asking. Where are we? Are you still in need? Oh yeah, we're on that. How is the cave home going? Did you get the source of the water sorted? Well, interestingly enough, the cave has really started to dry out since I've been going up there every day. Every time I go up there, the first thing I do is open all the doors and have a walk around, and I leave them open for as long as I'm working up there. And that's made a massive difference. It's really starting to dry out. It doesn't smell anywhere near as damp as it did, and I think we've got quite a bit of exposed earth in parts of the cave, and that's what's causing like the smell, like a damp smell. So as soon as we've got that reinforced and covered, I think that's going to get a lot better. As far as the water source is concerned, I'm going to just double check the pipes going over the top. But yeah, I think it's the pipes that are going over the top that feed water to like the shower room and the sinks and stuff like that. So all we're going to do is we're just going to cut that off and redirect the water line across the front of the cave so it doesn't actually go in. So yeah, I think that will sort that one out. Talking about yurts, yes, yeah, the yurts. As I say, I know they're a good solution. They're quite expensive, and I just don't like the look of them externally. I just think I think we could find something a bit prettier maybe. When do you think you'll be moving? Well, Trisha, we're aiming for end of this month, early part of next. But if we can find another solution, I'm just working out. We don't want to pile too much pressure on because it's just so much to do and it's just non-stop. And I'm starting to realise the limitations, personal limitations of what is achievable, and also I don't want to be battling against things all the time because it's just no fun. You're just pushing. But we could effectively be in now, I suppose. But as soon as the perimeter fence is up, then we could effectively move in immediately. But they still need the runs built individually. So yeah, just as soon as it's ready and as soon as it's right, I suppose is the answer. We'll be in. Remove that pressure. I've set myself some deadlines because there's something to aim for. Do I think I'm going to hit them? Well, I'm just going to give it a good go. So at beginning of November, I'm just going to try really hard to hit that. And if we hit it, great. If we don't, then we'll just reevaluate and adjust it accordingly. Um, would you rather have the money or gifts from Amazon? Which is best value for money? Hev, thanks very much for that question. Well, at the moment, we are burning through financial resources at the moment at an alarming rate. It's pretty scary, really, how quickly the I think it's mainly the cost of feed that is really putting the pressure on the sanctuary. So yeah, that is. But any form of support is greatly appreciated. You know, we got some new fly masks through just yesterday, which was lovely, and yeah, that makes a big difference. Because whatever comes as a gift, it means it's something we don't have to buy. So and I think Rachel keeps that Amazon wish list updated all the time. So yeah, however you feel, more comfortable. Some people, are okay with just doing a straightforward donation, and other people like to actually buy something that they know is going to go to that animal or to that species or whatever it be, like a fly mask or fly spray or whatever it might be that like a poo picker or whatever it is that's on there. So whatever suits you, we just appreciate any and all support. We really do. It's tremendous. Anne, I thought were you joking? Did you say that you've got a river that runs up a mountain? I don't know. I miss one there? Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, look at that. The river does run uphill out of a huge lake. It does happen. Wow, amazing. Never heard of that before. Klaus the caveman, how would that work? Yeah. I think he would have a big club. Yeah. It'd be a massive club. Oh man. Just keep out of my cave. I've got it set up just how I want it now. I have a hunter in the pantry ready for winter too. You've got a hunter in the pantry. Yeah, this sounds like Klaus's dream cave. You just pull him out when you need him. I'm just not. No. Does Hunter have a surname? Hunter? Does Hunter? The 70s had the best music ever. Yeah, I think it was good music, wasn't it? I just think it was like before we got really awakened to all the problems with the world, we were all so ignorant. And I think that was quite cool. I mean, I was obviously very, very, I was barely there. I was barely there. I was in the 70s, but I was barely there in the 70s. But, no, it's hard for you to believe. Let's have a look here. Hold on. Anyone a Neil Diamond fan? Yes, Jane. I'm a big Neil Diamond fan. I do like a bit of Neil Diamond. I do my best Neil Diamond impersonation when I'm having a shower. Mainly songs from the Jazz Singer. Let's have a look here. I give you a lot of credit being your own general contractor for such a huge production. You guys are amazing and have such positive outlook. You're inspirational. Jennifer, thank you very much. That's a lovely comment. Thank you very much. It would be nice to have a general contractor or a project manager. Really, is what you need. You just need someone that's doing it all, doing all that work for you. But yeah, we've got no other options. We've got to just push through it. Keep us posted. If you can't do a Sunday chat or 2 or 3 with the move, I wouldn't mind knowing how moving is such. I wouldn't mind knowing how moving is such a feat. Thank you, Anne. But actually, this is quite nice, really. It's quite nice to take a minute and just sit down and have a chat with you guys and get some feedback and stuff. It's good. It keeps keeps it all fresh and keeps it, keeps it all going. And it's all part of the sanctuary, isn't it? It's all part of running the sanctuary. So, but yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Everything's going up everywhere, price-wise. Yeah, it sure is. And thanks very much. Another super chat from Anne. Thank you. Now we have a burning fee. A burning fee. It is full now, so it's fitting. Burning fee. Burning. Hey, Julian, it's me, Indiana. Well, hi, Indiana. How are you doing? It is exactly 7 weeks until Christmas. 7 weeks is a pretty good donation drive length for new fences. What do you think? Just me. Yeah, I think we're going to have to, if I'm honest. I don't like to. I don't want to, because I always feel like everyone, people get tired of it because they're just bombarded with stuff like that. And, I'm not very comfortable with doing that. But I think if I can come up with a plan, which I think would be a bit of fun, I think that's what I want to do. I think if we can make it a bit of fun, that's what I'll do. And we'll just, I think, because we're going to have to have a drive, a big drive for the fences, because it's just such a, it's a huge amount of money for anyone to find, let alone a bloody, animal sanctuary. It's just, it is a lot, but it's a necessity. It's fundamental. We need it. So yeah, we'll do a drive on it and see what we can come up with, I think. But I think we just got to have a bit of fun. I want it to be a real positive thing. Have you ever thought of calling a new animal Klaus? Is that too much? Yeah. Well, no, it would never be allowed. It would never get past the war department. Let's have a look there. Have you? Oh, there we go. Junket Tarp. Hello, Junket Tarp. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us on this live. Junket Tarp. That's quite an interesting name. What's the story with Junket Tarp? Where did you come up with that name? Kind of like it. It's interesting. Food shed for each run. That's an exciting new challenge for Steve. How many can they try to break into in one day? I didn't think of that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh my God, there'll be distractions, won't there? There'll be like some you go and get into the goat shed. They've got some good stuff in there. Right, okay. Once you got in there, then you double back, head down, get into the pig shed, get their stuff out. Yeah, all right. And then we'll take it back into, and we'll put it into the horse shed. And then when he sees it, he'll think the horses did it. But we've dug a tunnel under the sanctuary from the donkey shed all the way up to the horse shed, and we can take it there. That's what they're doing. They're planning. They're already planning. Little tunneling donkeys. Is the cave house a second house on the property? Yeah, it is, and it's going to be a real. I think we're going to make that look really special. I think it'll be really interesting to come and stay in the cave. I think it'll be good fun. It'll be good fun if we can get it right. We just got to do it right. That's all. Oh, it's you wandering around up there. You come to say hello. You could quickly pop your head in here and just say hello.
Okay.
But it's very smoky. Or are you joining for a chat?
No.
No, you're not?
There's something washing out.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Sophia says hello. And have you had a nice day today?
Yes.
Yeah? Have you had a busy day?
It's always a busy day.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've just been doing some washing?
Yeah, getting the tents ready.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow.
How many volunteers we got coming tomorrow?
4.
4 volunteers arriving tomorrow. So today was all about preparing tents.
Yes.
We were just discussing yurts. What do you think of yurts?
Well, I heard what you said. You're not keen on the look.
On the look
the
on them?
aesthetic.
Yeah.
Have you thought about Shepherd's Hut? They're not cheap, but...
They're too expensive. Yeah, I did look at them.
Expensive.
Yeah, they're too expensive.
They're a bit more...
They're beautiful.
permanent, though, aren't they?
Yeah, they can be really pretty, but they're ridiculously expensive. Yeah, maybe some pods, glamping pods or something like that.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Maybe that would work.
Yeah.
How is Mufasa? I haven't heard. What's your view on Mufasa? How's he doing? Did you do his drops tonight?
No, we did them evening feed, but we have some more to do.
Oh, okay. Do you think he's looking better? I thought he was looking better.
Yeah, his eye is looking better. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely more open than it was the other day. So.
That's good. Hev, thank you very much for your super chat. I'm a patron, but every little helps. Thank you. Yes, it does. Junket Tarp says, hi, Julian. Hi, Junket Tarp. I love the 70s, best music and movies. If you could live in any era, what era would you live in?
Me?
Yeah.
The 90s? I don't...
Ah, the 90s.
I mean, I don't know this... No, hippie era. Which
70s.
Was 70s,
yeah. 60s, late 60s, early 70s,
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I feel like I would fit in there.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's the one I chose as well. Love on the Rocks, best song ever. Yeah, I agree with that. Do you like Neil Diamond?
Don't know who that is.
You don't know who Neil Diamond is?
No, should I?
I think you should know who Neil Diamond is. Rachel, do you know who Neil Diamond is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel knows. Where are we? Where's Rachel? Henry says, "Where's Rachel?"
I'm going away.
Oh, you wanted Sophia just now, Henry. Now you want Rachel. Wow, there's no pleasing you. Am I daft, or does this place feel a little like a family? No, I don't think you're daft at all. I think it does feel like a family. Yeah, absolutely. Could you do Michael Caine singing "Sweet Caroline"? No, Jane, I can't do Michael Caine. No, I can't. I have to think about that one. I can't remember the words to "Sweet Caroline" at the minute, apart from "Sweet Caroline." No. Where are we? It's going to get very cold here, Julian. Thursday, it will be 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That is cold. Double it at 30. So it's about yeah, that's cold. That's really cold. For the US, we were at war in the late 60s, early 70s, so not such a great time for us. We were losing so many young men. Oh, yeah, of course you were, yeah, with Vietnam.
Can I go now?
Yes, you can go now.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks a lot. See you later. Bye. How much is each fence panel? So the fence panels, they are, I think, I'm going off the top of my head now from, I think he was saying they are about 20 euros for the fence panel, but they are, I think, 2.5 meters long, just over 2.5 meters long, and then they've got a fold in the middle of them, which and that holds it more rigid, so you don't need as many posts along the way. But yeah, I'm sure that was the figure. Where are we? Well, yes, we're one big family. I think we are one big family, a crazy family, but we're a family. You deserve all the money that is donated. Oh, thank you, Nick. That's very kind of you to say so. Thank you. Nikki Venable, obviously, I think probably one of the most intelligent people on this chat. Very, very insightful. I mean, not many people would ever argue with Nikki Venable. They just wouldn't. She's been known to be probably one of the wisest, cleverest people ever to live. If you haven't heard of Nikki Venable, she's been responsible, Nobel Prize winner many times, just speaks utter truth. Oh, she's just done a comment. Nikki Venable, look at that. Julian is so handsome. Wow, Nikki. Thank you very much. I'm honoured. Thank you very much. You do speak truth all the time. Can't argue with Nikki. Lorna, donkey buffet. Yeah, it would be a donkey buffet up there. Aldine as well. Very, very. If you haven't met Aldine was also a Nobel Prize winner. Yeah, very, very intelligent. Speaks truth, or only speaks truth. I don't think Aldine's ever mentioned anything or said anything that is not true. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Oh, Aldine. Oh, yeah, you agree with Nikki. Wow. Oh, I didn't see that comment. That's amazing. What about a Halloween hayride? Yeah, sounds good, yeah. Let's all get on the hay and have a ride. Thanks, Janet. Where are we? You should. Hello. I'm so far behind with the chat now, actually. Where are we? Hello. Sweet Caroline. And I'm not going to sing Sweet Caroline as Michael Caine. It's not happening. I did go through a phase. That was another one of my shower songs. I love Sweet Caroline when you're in the shower because you can really belt it out. Where are we? Hold on a minute. Hold on. We're now to say goodbye to Sophia, so I'm catching up now. Okay, then Michael Caine singing "Hello Again." Oh, "Hello Again." I do like that song. No, I'm not doing it. I'll try it in the shower. I'm gonna have a shower in a minute, and then I'm gonna sing. So just as a little mental image for you, I'm gonna have a shower singing "Sweet Caroline" and "Hello Again" as Michael Caine. Oh dear. Right. He thinks Nikki should have gone to Specsavers. Jan, you still here? I thought you'd gone. I didn't know you were still. Jan, honestly, don't know what you're talking about. Michael James, please like us. Please like us. Know the best way to donate. Oh, tell us the best way to donate. The way that the sanctuary will get the best bang for the buck. Michael, thank you very much for that comment. I suppose the best way to do it would be either through PayPal or we've got. I don't think I've got the bank details, but I mean, obviously, the absolute best way would be a straightforward bank transfer into the bank account. But that's not so easy because it means you can't do it with a card, and it's a bit of a faff for people. So if it's if you're doing it with a card or something like that, then it would probably be PayPal, I would say. And if you do it on friends and family, I think it is, then there's hardly any fees, I think, on that as well, which is really, really useful. So yeah, I would say PayPal. We've also got on our website a way that you can become you can put up set up a direct debit, and that money goes directly into the bank account as well. So that's another way of doing it. So if you wanted to just set up a set amount a month and put it in, then that's a really good way of doing it also. But yeah, I think that's probably the best route. The YouTube ones are great, but YouTube actually take quite a slice. Not that, to be honest, I think it's reasonable, because it's like, how do you reach so many people? They're obviously taking their cut out of it, which is fair enough, because you wouldn't be reaching this many people without them. So I suppose that's how you justify it. But yeah, they do take a fair old bit. We are family. Sly and the Family Stone, I believe. Yeah. I was going to say something really bad then, Jan, but I'm not going to, because I'm an adult. Okay. I think about that, and I appreciate you're vulnerable, and I don't want to do it to you. Okay, then. Oh, hold on, they're going. Is Nikki your mum? Shut up, Jane. My mum doesn't think I'm handsome. Right? My mum's ashamed. She's ashamed. She used to push me around in a buggy with a bucket on my head. Any reason sounds very certain. Oh, hold on a minute. Where are we? Low. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to catch up here. Sweet Caroline, now the unofficial national anthem for English football supporters. Oh, English football supporters. Any boxing match. Sweet Caroline comes out for everything. But what a song, though. It does get the crowd going, doesn't it? I don't know if it's had its moment now, though. Serious. Still a bit worried about moving the horses. Does the large trailer have divisions? Take 2 at a time with your trailer. If one spooks, it will affect the whole lot on the lorry. And a very good point, but that's a good point, actually. I'll have a think on that. I'm not gonna just pile in there with an answer, because I want to consider that one. If one spooked, would it set them all off? Well, the horse does have the big horse lorry does have divisions, so that would keep them safe. They're only on there for 20 minutes, probably a bit longer by the time you've loaded and unloaded. So if you allow, say, 40 minutes, I suppose, if you allowed 40 minutes for them to be in there, including their travelling time. If we started breaking up the herd and took them over bit by bit, that could cause a lot of distress because they are a bonded herd, so they're very hard to break. So if you start separating them out, it affects all of them at the same time. So that could actually be more distressful to them. I'll have a chat with Rach about that. We'll have a little think. I think with the divisions, there's a walkie-talkie out here buzzing around somewhere. I think with the divisions that are in place, I think that would be better. And if they're all together, then they would feel a bit more secure as a bonded herd that they're all together. So I think that would probably be the best route forward. But I will have a think on that. So that's a valid point. Thank you for that. Just me, thank you very much for your super chat. I am officially starting the Christmas fence panel fundraiser. Catchy name to be determined. I'll have a smiley face on mine, please. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Actually, do you know what we were thinking? There's one of the legal requirements for the fence, the perimeter fence, is we have to have these little patches, little white blocks. I'm not describing it very well. They're like white signs, blank white signs that have got to go on by law every 8 meters, so that no animals walk into the fence. They can see it. But there's nothing to stop us putting things on those panels, so they've got to be up there anyway. So we thought, well, why not have, if you buy so many meters, so if you want to buy 8 meters of fencing, this would be a different thing to the other one, but yeah, you could basically sponsor a panel, so your name or whatever message you want. So Jan, if you wanted to have an abusive message just purely for me on the fence panel, and I would see it every day when I walk the dog. That you could do that. Or if you were feeling nice and you just wanted to put on there a little message of a message of love or support or whatever on the fence, you could do that as well, or just have your name if you wanted to, or something like that. I just thought that could be quite a nice thing. That we could all sort of pull together on and just put little signs and messages up, but it could all be done uniform and in a nice way. So it's a bit like, have you seen the donation trees where you buy a leaf and they look really pretty, but unfortunately where we're going, there's no real place where we could put that. But on the fence with these actual little signs on the fence, I think that could work quite nicely. Anyway, just an idea. But I am working on it. It needs a real drive, a real campaign on that one. Neil Diamond actually sang Sweet Caroline at a Red Sox game. Wow, I would like to have seen that. Sister Sledge did We Are Family. That's right. Yes, it was Sister Sledge. Thank you very much. Sly, wasn't he? Papa Was a Rolling Stone. Wasn't that one? Jan doesn't know. She's been on. You know what Jan's like. We all know what Jan's like. She's just, yes, Jan, that's right. Yeah, it was them that did it. That's right. Just honestly, you know what she's like. She can't remember anything these days. What is it? You right, Jan? Are you right, Jan? I think Jan says, I think I'd like your mum. You wouldn't. She's horrible. She's a horrible woman. Horrible woman. Really, honestly, you wouldn't like her. I bet Julian Jr. was a little heartbreaker. Jane, absolutely not. Don't be so. No, absolutely not. Isn't your dinner ready yet? Jane. What do you mean you need a comfort break? I thought you were wearing the things that... I thought you didn't go. Don't you just normally go anyway? Isn't that the problem, Jan? I need a coffee break. Okay. All right, guys. Well, look, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've got to go now myself because I'm going to go and have dinner and I've got to have a bit of a wash before I go because I stink of smoke. because I've been covered in smoke while we've been doing this live. Valerie, thank you very much. I'm late again. Fee paid. Ah, that's lovely. Thank you for paying your late fee. And that's a nice profile picture of you, Valerie. In fact, it's nice when you guys put a profile picture up because I can actually see who I'm talking to. Jan, not you. They care about animals walking into a fence but not being shot or abused. How does that work? I know. Exactly. This is the exact conversation we had. It's like, you've got to jump through all these hoops and make sure everything's done to protect the land and the habitat, and yet let a load of idiots walk around with guns, shooting them to death. What the hell? Where's the thought process? Are there deer on the new land? Yeah, there's deer, there's goat, wild goat. There's an invasive species of ram that came over from Morocco, and they've the hunters described them as a plague, as they would. But yeah, they've really taken over up there, and also on the Sierra Espunya, which is national park land. They've just been breeding like crazy, and they've been decimating all of the food stocks for all of the indigenous species of that area. So yeah, that's their reasoning behind it. But yeah, there's wild boar, wild deer, wild goat, these wild rams as well. Yeah, it's interesting. There were also wolf. I think I said before in the last one, they were hunted out about 20 or 30 years ago, but I'm damn sure that I saw one up there. I'm absolutely positive it was one. Talking about the 70s on music, John Denver, the best country singer, try doing one of his songs or try his voice. Yeah, John Denver. Yes, I do like John Denver. Yeah, I think he's great. I do like him. I think Jan should pay a visit as a volunteer. What do you think? No. Jan, no. I don't think it would work. I really don't, Jan. Don't forget that idea. It's a bad idea. Have more fence. Hev, thank you very much for your super chat. More fences to keep Julian in, away from the general public. Thanks for that. So it's a fence Julian in campaign. Stop Julian from escaping the sanctuary. We're going to build a Julian fence. Well, that's nice. Thanks, guys. I'm virtually housebound, but I'd love to, Jane. I'm sorry to hear that, Jan. Well, surely we could get you here somehow, couldn't we? We must be able to get you here somehow, Jan. I think it would be quite interesting. Hold on a minute. Let's have a look. Can see Daisy, please, before you finish stream live. Don't know where Daisy is at the minute. I think she's gone to bed, Henry. Yes, Papa Was a Rolling Stone was also covered by a couple of others, but the biggest hit was Sly and the Family Stone. Yes, I thought as much. I bet when Julian was born, the midwife smacked his mum.
Why?
That's not very nice, is it? Because she said, like, "What could you have such an ugly baby?" Jan, don't like you. Jan. Right, hold on, where are we? I heard Neil Diamond was inspired by Caroline Kennedy playing with her pony. Really? Yeah. I've always had my profile pick up. Geez, somebody else who should have gone to Specsavers. Have you? Is that your... I can't see your profile pic. I can't see it at all.
It is tiny.
It's too small, Jan. I can't see that. What do you think I am?
It looks like you, I don't know, like you've put yourself on a big TV.
Is it a billboard? Are
Yeah,
you on a
something like
billboard
that.
on the side of a building? Is that where you are? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Jane, your profile pic, you do look a little bit like a cat, Jane.
I'm not a cat.
I'm not a cat. Okay. And
Murphy's deposit on his fence plaque. He's feeling fancy.
Fancy. Oh,
Thanks,
lovely.
Murphy.
Thank you very much, Murphy. Wonder dog. Thank you, Anne. Okay. Just checked. Temptations did Papa Was a Rolling Stone, but was first done by The Undisputed Truth in 1972. Oh, that's interesting. Rachel, sit with Daisy, please, before you finish stream live.
Henry, you're so demanding.
You're so demanding. It would be cool to have trail cameras around the new property to see the animals you guys are for and the wildlife. Yeah, careful. Yeah, I was looking at trail cameras just the other day, actually. I was thinking about getting some. So, yeah, I'll look at doing that.
Dinner's ready.
Now I feel old. Don't know who Neil Diamond is. Now worries Sophie way before your time. No worries, Sophie way before your Sophia. Oh my God. I think I'm losing the plot. Jan started to work her magic. Get away from the cauldron, Jan. Right. Piccadilly Circus. She's doing it again. I'm actually talking. Oh, it was Piccadilly Circus. That's you on Piccadilly Circus. They actually put you up. Was it like wanted or stay away from this woman? Don't go anywhere near her. Was it something like that, Jan? I'd imagine so. Nick, Janis Joplin should have changed. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz to an iron fence post? Yeah, I think we'll perhaps we'll cover it. Yeah, I'll do that. Sly and the Family Stone, everyday people. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you very much. Okay, right, guys. Well, listen. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna have something to eat. And lovely. Thank you very much for your super chats. And yet again, total for super chats this week is £231.08. So thank you
everyone.
very, very much for all your donations. It's much appreciated. And yeah, we'll work on a campaign for the fencing. I think it's a really good idea. Thank you very much. You've really inspired me to do that. So I appreciate that. And yeah, let's see what we can do. I reckon if we all pull together and we launch it together at the same time to all of our networks, I reckon we could really get it out there. I think it's worth a shot. Anyway, good night to you from here. And if it's the morning, good morning to you. Have a lovely day today. I hope you had a lovely day today. And yeah, we'll see you next week. And I'm gonna try. Oh, I've got a new video going up on to Patreon this week. And so if you are there, look out for that. And there will also be bits and pieces from that video put on to other social networks as well. And there's a new video coming up of Ben, which you mustn't miss because it's hilarious. It's beautiful. So we'll get that up. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be on Instagram or TikTok or one of them, Facebook or YouTube. It'll be around. So keep an eye out for that. Any other last minute things? Can see Daisy. Henry, Daisy's away. We're going to go and have some dinner now. If you go back in this video, you'll see Daisy with Rachel. So, and we've got some good shots there in the light, and you'll see her. But she's gone to bed now, and she's a sleepy dog. She had a long walk this afternoon, so she's very tired.
And I'm clean, so I don't want to cuddle her because she's stinky.
Absolutely. Right. Okay. I need Specsavers too. Just look. No, you don't. Right. Just let the truth shine. Thanks, guys. Love you loads.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll see you next week.
Take care.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Fireworks.
Yeah, what's that all about?